Hey. Hello everyone. Hope you're all well. Here we are back out. Wild camping. Cooking. Having fun. Haven't been to this place in a long time. It's obviously had some people down here. This used to be quite a big fireplace. Now it's just a mess. Am I going to put it back together? I don't think so. One of the reasons I used to keep me away is that dead tree right there. Not the one behind it, but the one in front. It won't be long before that comes down. Now this is where I camp. As you can see, it is tilting that way. So I'm hoping it will, if it goes, it will go that way instead of towards me. Bluebells. Somebody's been down and done some work. It's very nice of them. I wonder if I'll get to use that. That is the back of an industrial estate up there. And there's a lot of deadfall. Which I'm going to try and avoid tonight. I brought some beers, but not as many as normal. I'll have to take some of this rubbish home with me in the morning. It's not my rubbish. I never leave rubbish, as you know, leave no trace. But yeah, I can't leave it here. Right. I'm gonna at least get the chair out and maybe crack a beer open. So I'll speak to you soon. Well, you can see how much rubbish I've gathered. I probably wasn't going to get a fire going, but already some huge mozzies have landed on me. Oh, biggest mozzies I've ever seen. Almost as big as a dead longlegs. So I've got a dilemma. I'll get the fire going, keep the mozzies at bay, but ruin my lungs for the evening. Oh well. I bought my firebox, so maybe I don't have to get the whole fire going. But then again, why not? There's the fireplace there. Who knows? I've still got to put the tent up. I haven't even opened a beer yet. What to do? Well, I might have to put a jacket on soon because I'm worried about, I've got my collar up as high as it'll go around my neck. It's basically just my hands and my face that are, but they get on your ears and stuff, don't they? You don't feel them land. If I hadn't seen that big one earlier, and of course it flew away before I got it. Even right now, I think my t-shirt has come out my jeans, and I'm worried about it biting the back of my backside and my lower back area. Oh dear. I hate mosquitoes. I have my repellent somewhere. I might dig that out. Right, I'm going to try and dig that out. I'll speak to you soon. Well, I know what some of you will be thinking. Did he find an insect repellent, or did he get a fire going? Well, I found the insect repellent. But, yep. Oh, I'm taking care tonight. I'm going full on. Belts and braces. I just want to use one of those logs that you set fire to the packet and the, you know, one of those logs. I'm gonna move. I've already moved the chair because of the smoke. I don't want the smoke following. It seems to be following me now already. So I'll probably end up moving my chair again, just to stay away from smoke. Haven't set the tent up yet. I'm kind of thinking about doing it now. But there you go, belts and braces. Speak to you soon. Well, I got the tent out now, but I had to wait a bit. Some young teens came down. I think they were just looking for somewhere to smoke wacky backy. And I told them I wasn't camping. Which, you know, with all the camping gear, they probably thought, you know, he's a liar, but the dangerous tree seems to have come to my assistance. I told him that's about to fall over any minute, and there's no way of knowing which way it's going to, and it will kill whoever it hits, which it obviously will. Look at the size of the bloody thing, massive. And they sat and smoked a joint or a spliff or whatever they call it nowadays, and then off they went. I'm hoping they don't come back, but I have no control over it. I can't tell them to stay or go. It's just it's not exactly a public wood, but anyway, the reason I'm here was I was supposed to be doing a stealth camp tonight at some large bushes surrounding a Morrison's, large Morrison's shopping supermarket thing. I scoped it out a few days ago, made the plans, and went up there today. And some homeless people had got there before me, and graciously they were like, "Oh no, you know, more than welcome, more the merrier." But no, it just didn't seem right. Me playing at homeless while they were homeless. So I bought them some beers. I didn't have much money on me, but yeah, I spent what I had, got them some beers, and I came here, which is the nearest area. So that's why I'm here. I haven't been here for since last year, end of last summer maybe. Who knows? It's been a long time anyway. it's kind of spacious. Plenty of room. As you can see, I've got the tent stuff out to get the tent going now. But I'm just hoping those young lads don't come back. They were nice enough, but we all know what it's like. You know, what starts, you know, they might come back and try and, they might think I'm homeless, or that my equipment might be worth money. Unfortunately, they did see the phone on the tripod, even though it's, you know, the cheapest tripod you can buy. Probably does look expensive to the untrained eye. I do have a stealth camp coming up. I say it's a stealth camp. It's not a stealth camp because there's no way I can do it stealthily. It's somewhere that I've been aiming to do for a while. Put it down in the comments below. I want to do it. I'm going to get caught. There's no way I cannot get caught. There's no cover. There's nowhere to hide. I have to get, you know, I will get spotted. But as long as I don't get moved on, then I got away with it. Put down in the comments if you want to see that. Like I said, it's like a stealth camp, but it's not, because yeah, no, everyone's going to see. It's not possible. I still haven't opened a beer. Don't know why. But I'm going to do that now. In fact, I'll do it in front of you. I have just a 4-pack of Tiskies. Doesn't mean I'm going to be drinking them all, because I have a couple of bottles to drink. The Tiskies already had in the house. I had them all in the house, but these weren't for today. But I'm going to drink them anyway. Cheers, Slangivar, Slange. In the words of the great Hengist, hey, by gum, that's good beer. Right, I've got things to do. I just remembered about building fires. They're a lot of hard work, aren't they? Alright, I'll speak to you soon. Well, it's nearly 8 o'clock. And it'll be getting dark soon. I'm not particularly hungry, but I want to show you the idea I've had for food. It's not totally my idea. I stole a little bit from different people, a little bit here, a little bit there. Basically, we're going to try a different method. So what I'll do is I'll go back to this morning when we were in the kitchen. Well, for tonight's dinner, let's put them to the side for a moment. What we're going to do is we've got these mug shots, cheesy mac and cheese pasta. We have this Mylar bag, I think that's what they're called. Now, what I'm going to do is open the mug shots. Smell that from here. Yes. Smells cheesy. So we then open the bag. Now these bags you can get off the internet, they're cheap as I can't say chips, but they're cheap as anything. So we're adding our 2 mug shots into the bag. I get all that little bits of dust and nothing left in the bottom. Okay. So now all we do with those mug shots is add a mug of water. You leave it to stand for 5 minutes. There's 2 in there. So we got some pepperonis. I went for the chorizo ones, high in protein, and we've got 2 mug shots, so 2 of those. Now that should be dinner sorted. Now I want the dinner to be really quite cheesy, so I'm going to add just a little bit of this. Serves 4, so if I add a quarter of this, there you go. Just to cheese it up a little. Now I'm going to put that back in the cupboard and I want it to stay fresh and dry. So just going to have one of those sandwich type bags back in the cupboard. So I'm going to seal this up until later. I'm not going to bother heat sealing it. So on to dessert. I have a golden syrup steamed pudding. A little bit because I've just read, a little bit disappointed with this because I've not long read the instructions, and it says I have to steam it for about 25 minutes. But we're having steamed pudding and custard. And for beer, I've tried this Ruby beer, it's lovely. And of course, McEwan's Champion 7.3. Well, that's tonight's food and drink taken care of. I'll probably just have coffee in the morning. So let's get back to the stealth camp. And the flame. So we just need a couple of mugs worth of water. So we'll add that and get it heated up. That's what we're going to use. Say that's a mug. And that's it. Now we just wait for it to boil. Now the water's nearly boiled, as you can see. Rolling boil, in fact. So we can take that off. Now this is where I want to show you a new piece of kit. This is the UCO camping knife and fork spoon. The thing about it is, there's your knife and fork, but most importantly, you put that in there, and when it clicks into place there, you now have a long handled spoon for eating out of your dehydrated bags and your whatnots. So what we want to do is we're going to chop up these chouides or pepperamis. We're going to stick them in the mylar bag and then add the water. Give it a good stir. Let's go for this then. Giving it a good stir. Right, I'm going to close the lid. And we're going to leave it. That's it, it's done. Theoretically, that's it done. I shall speak to you when progress has been made. God, let there be progress, please. I'll speak to you soon. So it's time. I have in here a steamed pudding because it takes a long time, and I'll probably have eaten or drank whatever's in here by then. Let's see how it's done. Oh, it is watery, but not as bad as you'd think. There. There seems to be some sort of car alarm going off somewhere. Oh. Well, a little bit watery. Probably put too much water in it. But apart from that, it's pretty good. So I'll eat this, and I'll speak to you when we're sorting dessert out. Speak to you soon. So you've seen these. I've got the bigger one that I use for the main meal. You just snap them together. You've got a little bowl or a little cup or what we've got. Yeah, it's still hot. Oh, yes. And not piping hot. Look at that. Not wasting the bits in the tub. Look at that. Oh, that's exquisite. Succulent, fruity. That's syrup. Oh. And the custard just makes it next step, next level. Oh, I'm going to be bloated after eating this, but I'm still going to do it. I'm not wasting a morsel. Well, I shall speak to you after I've eaten. Well, it's nearly 11 o'clock at night. It's got quite chilly now. I've been watching the skies, seen a few shooting stars, a few satellites, listened to some music, of course some Pink Floyd, some Led Zeppelin, some Blondie, all sorts. Old stuff, of course. The fire's just about out, as you can see. That's the fire over there. What's going on? Yeah, that's the fire. That's it, back to focus. Well, I'm all... everything's washed up. I'm going to get into the tent. I'll probably say goodnight to you before I crash out, hopefully. So I'll speak to you soon. Well, we're all in the tent. Whew. The smoke got to my lungs. Yeah, it's time to sleep. It's gone 12 o'clock. And my lungs need a break, so I'll speak to you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. It's 9 o'clock actually. Didn't have the greatest of sleeps. I get up and make some coffee. So we got hot coffee, fresh. It was only ground yesterday. Been in a preserved state. And the breakfast of champions. It's a lovely morning. I haven't seen any mozzies yet. So cheers. So I'm slowly packing down. Got the last bit of my coffee, so it's a bit of a breeze picking up. I wonder if that's what's keeping the mosquitoes away. But it's nice. Actually, I haven't got much left to do. It's one of those hazy mornings. You're getting sunlight for a little while, and then a cloud comes over and it feels a bit cold, actually. And then you put your jacket on, and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, it's a bit warm. Wow, there's a lot of rubbish to go in the rubbish bag. Keep finding bits, and the pile of rubbish is getting bigger. And none of it's mine. Oh well. Back to cleaning down. I'll speak to you soon. Okay, it's time. Let's take down that tent. Hey, there's the iconic tent taken down shot. Is it a classic tent taken down shot? Or is it just a worn out old cliche tent taken down shot? Yeah. Well, tidied up. Tent is leaving no trace. Bags packed to go. Bulging bag of rubbish. Apart from the place being tidier, you can't tell I was here. Which is the way it should be. So anyway, that's it. Hope you liked that. I did. That meal last night was delicious. And the lightest thing I've had to carry for a long time. So if you liked it, give me the big thumbs up. I know most of you watching haven't subscribed, so hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a penny. I get to see a lot more of this. And again, we've had new subscribers, so welcome to all of you new guys. Thank you to you, thank you to all the old subscribers. Here we've had some people from Colombia. Hola Colombia, ¿cómo está? Me gusta mucho. So, I've been Grandad Outdoors. This has been a great time. I'll speak to you all next time. And hey, take care out there.